Yo, Toad, welcome back to the channel. It's your favorite reactor, man, and I'm back with another video, man. I got the Dewey hanging out the back today, so that means I'm on bad timing, bruh. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I dropped the last video last night at 11. Now I'm up in the morning dropping another video because I got stuff to do, so we working, man. Just make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. If there's any videos you want to see me react to, if you come across this video and you want to see me do a reaction to any other video, I'm still trying to kind of find my niche, my audience, you feel me? So as you see, I got a mixture of a whole bunch of stuff going on right now. So yeah, help a brother out, man. If it's a video y'all want to see me react to, man, drop a link in the comment, man. I'll try my best, man. I really don't be watching the comments much though, just cause I kind of drop and just keep dropping and just keep dropping. You feel me? I don't really be checking on the analytics and stuff like that. Maybe I should, maybe I will. Let's get into this video though, man. We have police captures Colorado's smartest wife killer. So there's an hour-long video. I don't know how they broke this one down into like 15 to 20 minutes. So I don't know how much information is in the other video, but we're gonna get into it and we're gonna do a reaction.
This is the mother of 43-year-old Crystal Krug. In a few seconds, she's going to find Crystal's lifeless body inside this very garage. Hello? And this is Daniel Krug, the man who killed her. He's heading in for another normal workday, just minutes after leaving his wife's lifeless body hidden in the garage of their own home.
In the quiet suburban city of Broomfield, Colorado, a mother of three was fighting a...
What? Anyway, I don't know. It sounded like it. My bad. It sounded like it was. It went into a whole nother topic. Before we get too far into that though, but mind you, it said his wife, right? So he killed his wife. Now we don't know exactly what happened if they get into any arguments or anything like that, but that's kind of crazy, right? Imagine you watching this video and your husband is a killer. Like your husband is a killer. Like he has the will. Can you kind of see those signs coming along in a relationship though that you know like, yo, if I say the wrong thing or do the wrong thing, this dude could possibly take my life? Would you do that ever cross your mind? That's crazy, man.
battle nobody could see. Her phone vibrated with threats. Her email filled with messages from someone claiming to be an old boyfriend. Someone watching her, someone following her, someone who wanted her back or wanted her dead.
Oh shit. Holy fuck.
She installed cameras. She filed police reports. She told friends and co-workers she felt unsafe.
You can see like it's one of the dirty segments and clay marks, but like my street looks like this all the time. There's no one out there. Like I know the normal cars.
Yeah.
Oh, so it sounds like a if I can't have you, no one else can type of thing. That's unfortunate, bro. I mean, it's unfortunate to lose your life because that's not his that's not his calling. That's not his. You can't take anyone else's life just because simple fact that they don't want to be with you anymore. That's what it sounds like to me, man.
I don't know where he's following from.
But I don't understand why he's the smartest killer though.
Jumps out at me.
I know, really bad. I'm hoping it's just a mental.
But on the morning of December 14th, 2023, all of those precautions failed. Inside her own garage, 43-year-old Crystal Krug was found murdered, brutally stabbed, left on the concrete floor where she had taken her last breath. Police initially believed the killer was the stalker she had been reporting for months. But the truth behind the murder of Crystal Krug was something far more twisted. This is Crime Hunter, and tonight we uncover the case where the prime suspect was the one person she trusted the most. In early 2023, life for the Krug family appeared normal. Crystal worked as a biochemical engineer, disciplined, organized, dependable. Her husband Daniel was an IT professional. Together, they raised 3 children in a comfortable suburban home. But beneath the tranquility of their marriage,
Bro, you know the income of that home right there, bro? Biochemical engineer, bro. Bro, you know the income of that home, bro? Jesus Christ. Y'all was like, what happened though, dog? What happened, bro? Bio and an IT supporter, like, come on, bro. They damn. Y'all was growing y'all kids
something
up the right
began to
way.
shift. It started with unusual emails, strange, personal, threatening. The messages referenced details only someone with a history with her would know. The sender claimed to be an ex-boyfriend. He wrote that he missed her, that he wanted her back, that she would pay if she ignored him. Over time, the tone escalated. He described where she drove, where she parked, what she wore, what time she left for work. Someone was watching her, or so she believed. By late 2023, the threats were constant. She told friends she was scared to be alone in her own home. She told coworkers she felt a presence, someone following her. She told police she feared for her life.
Oh. So he staged it. I was wondering why the title says the smartest killer. He staged all of it. Was it for the money? Cause she sound like she got some bro biochemical engineer, bro. Engineering period, but biochemical engineer. I wonder if he
Cameras,
did it for the
including one in
money.
the garage, where she often entered the house. And still the messages continued. Detectives later described the stalking as unusually sophisticated. The emails came from foreign servers. The phone number was masked. The intimidator seemed technologically savvy, someone capable of hiding digital footprints. What made it even more disturbing was the emotional tone. Whoever was behind the messages seemed to know what triggered her fear, what made her feel vulnerable, what made her doubt her own safety. She wondered whether the stalker was someone from her past, someone she had once dated, someone who had resurfaced to torment her. But when she asked Daniel what to do, he always had the same answer. It'll blow over. Police believed the stalker was real. Chris still believed he was real. Her mother, friends, co-workers, everyone believed
So I'm your significant other, right? I'm telling you, there's literally someone stalking me. He's literally telling me what I'm wearing that day. He's literally saying he seen me at the dentist office that day. He's literally saying my license plate is expired. He's literally knowing my every move. I'm going to the cops about this. And I come to you about this and you say, it'll blow over. Nigga, what? That should have been a red flag right there. What you mean it gonna blow over? Like, there's eyes on me, bro. Like, what are you talking about? And he's like being consistent with it. Like, he's probably switching numbers because you're blocking that number. He's probably consistently, like, one day, anytime I come and open this garage, he could be there. Like, he's around. He's around here somewhere. Daniel, you're my husband. Protect me. And you gonna tell me it's supposed to just blow over? Man, come on, bro.
came from outside the home.
I told you I'm on
Nobody
bad timing today.
suspected the truth.
Dewey hanging,
Not
so
yet.
I'm on bad timing.
It was a Thursday.
I'm on bad timing.
Cold, quiet, nothing unusual. At 7:30 a.m., Crystal dropped her children at school. She returned home briefly, then left again to run errands. During this time, her husband Daniel left for work, or so it appeared. At 8:23 a.m., he drove away from the house. Just 7 minutes later, several neighbors' cameras captured a car, matching Daniel's, quietly returning to the street. The vehicle parked just down the block. A man stepped out. The figure moved toward the Krug home. Investigators later believed this was when Daniel re-entered the house, through the garage door, and waited. The garage camera that should have captured everything had been unplugged. At 8:35 a.m., Crystal's car pulled into the driveway. She parked. She stepped into the garage. Within seconds, the attack began. There were signs of a sudden struggle, a violent, quick assault. She suffered blunt force trauma, then multiple stab wounds. The entire ordeal lasted less than 20 seconds. Her body was left on the floor beside her car. At 8:42 a.m., the same figure was seen leaving through a side door, walking back toward the parked vehicle. By 9 a.m., Daniel was at work, behaving as if nothing had happened. Later that morning, around 10:17 a.m., Crystal's mother arrived at the home. She expected to meet her daughter for a planned appointment. When she opened the garage door, she walked into the most horrifying moment of her life.
Wait, what? Wait, why did the mom pull up for her?
Appointment. When she opened the garage door at 17 a.m., Crystal's mother arrived at the home. She expected to meet her daughter for a planned appointment. When she opened the garage door, she walked into the most horrifying moment of her life. Her daughter was lying on the ground.
Pam, I need you to come over here for a minute, okay, so we can work. I understand. I need you to come on over here, okay? I know. Do me a favor, go and sit inside so we can work on her, okay? So we can try to get her the help, okay? What's your name? Linda? Okay. My name's Officer Zamora, okay? I'll come out here and I'll give you some news as soon as I can. I have no idea just yet, but I know that they're working on her. The officer in there has been working CPR on her, and I think she's doing okay, okay? He did. He's the one that called us and let us know, okay? Go ahead, take a seat for a minute. I'll be right back here, okay? I need to check out, man. She's got a head wound. I don't know if it's from falling or something else, but probably falling, but I don't know, man. It's a good one. Yep. Husband said
Motionless, surrounded by blood. She called 911. The dispatcher struggled to keep her calm as she screamed into the phone. Paramedics arrived. Police arrived.
So if he was really planning this, he didn't anticipate the mom pulling up. I think he probably was on some like, I don't know how you thought you was gonna do that. You disable the cameras, and you know they can only be disabled by someone that knows like the codes and everything like that. But that's just, I want to know what was his motive behind killing his wife, though. For you going so long, for you to be like trying to fake be someone else, like trying to say your wife has a stalker, and then your wife is just kind of like trying to come to you for comfort, and you're just like, it'll blow over. Like, nigga, no, it ain't gonna blow over, nigga.
But
Hey, it's gonna blow over.
The medical examiner later confirmed that Crystal died quickly, within minutes of the attack. Detectives noticed something unexpected almost immediately. The garage security camera had been disconnected, and not by accident. Someone had pulled the power source directly from the wall. When police contacted Daniel Krug, he acted shocked. He said he was at work. He said he had
And she had that thing on her too. Then she had that. Yeah, she's running around. She's carrying a gun, bro. She's fearing for her life, dog. You gotta do better, bro. I don't know what you could have. If you were if it was a real situation, right? If this wasn't like, I don't know why Crystal was thinking that wasn't weird for you to not even be caring about what she's on, though. Like, I don't know. I don't know what you could have like tipped. I don't know, like what you could have did different. You go to work at 9 o'clock. Y'all didn't switch the patterns up or nothing. Like, if I was her, I would have switched one of the patterns up that I know only you would have known about it. I would have did something that had been like, dang, you don't even want to know us about this though. I would have switched the pattern up. I would have switched something though. Something would have switched. If I would have came to you and I'm telling you that I need help and I'm in fear for my life, something I would have switched up to been like, yeah, that's kind of weird.
Finally acted. He willingly answered questions. He expressed grief. He hugged his children when officers informed them. He appeared, on the surface, to be a devastated husband, but detectives saw something else. His reactions were overly controlled. predictable, almost rehearsed. And when they asked about the stalker, he spoke about it too comfortably, as if he had practiced the lines. Meanwhile, officers inside the home found no signs of forced entry, no signs of theft, no signs of a struggle beyond the garage. Whoever killed her knew exactly where to wait, knew when she would arrive, knew her routine. Investigators started looking closer at Daniel. What makes his case unique is that it wasn't solved with fingerprints or DNA. It wasn't solved with a weapon. It wasn't solved through eyewitnesses. It was solved through data. Detectives began by tracing the threatening emails and messages. Early analysis indicated they came from foreign IP addresses, but deeper examination revealed an important clue. The person sending the messages was using a VPN connected to a single known internet location, Daniel's workplace. Several messages were sent while he was clocked in. Others were sent shortly after he stayed late at the office. Police subpoenaed network logs. The results were startling. Multiple stalker emails originated from his office network. The threat messages to her phone came from devices tied to his login sessions. The burner email account was created using a computer traced to his workstation. It was digital evidence that could not be explained away. Next, investigators looked at Crystal's phone. Inside, they found delayed text messages, scheduled texts, programmed to send hours later. One message from her phone was sent at 10:12 a.m., but she died around 8:35 a.m. This meant the killer had access to her phone before her death and scheduled outgoing messages. There was only one person who had regular access to her phone. Only one person who understood advanced technology enough to pull this off. Only one person who could have known exactly when she'd be in the garage. Police then turned to neighborhood cameras. They pieced together a minute-by-minute timeline. 8:23 a.m. Daniel's car leaves the home. 8:30 a.m. His car returns, parking down the street. 8:32 a.m. A man matching his build walks toward the house. 8:35 a.m. Crystal arrives. Attack likely occurs. 8:42 a.m. Same figure leaves through a side door. 8:45 a.m. Daniel's car drives away from the street. 9 a.m. Daniel scans into work. Detectives describe the movements as too tight to be luck, too perfect to be coincidence. His alibi was collapsing. Detectives searched Daniel's devices and uncovered something chilling. He had been impersonating the stalker for months, not just sending messages, but building an entire persona. He created multiple email addresses, used proxy servers, purchased burner phones, wrote threatening scripts. He engineered a world in which his wife was under
Why though, bro? Like, why would you put so much work into like doing this, bro? What are you? Was it the money, bro? Was she like, I don't any other logical reason why someone would plan a murder for months? Go through all these hoops to plan a murder for months on your wife, bro? And did you think y'all was the only one with cameras in that expensive that neighborhood with all those that's a nice neighborhood, bro. There's multiple Ring cameras and stuff in there. Like, Daniel, you didn't think it all the way through. That's why I don't understand what you mean the smartest though. The smartest? This seems dumb to me, bro. Seems pretty stupid to me, bro. Like, come on, and bro, when it comes to this type of stuff, right? Let me tell you this, bro. You could think you gonna fool some cops, bro. You could think you gonna fool some detectives, bro. these detective and cops go day in and day out dealing with different people, different personalities, and different characteristics, right? They study body language. Certain things your body is going to do, no matter how trained you are, your body is going to naturally do things that's going to be like show inconsistencies or lying, right? Your nervousness is not equaling up to what your body is supposed to react be in a natural. It's not giving a natural reaction, right? I can look at you. Now the scene is gonna be so horrifying, like I'm not gonna automatically think like, huh? But it is gonna be like, huh? Like that's kind of off, bro. Because it's just like certain things are just gonna be off to you, bro. And it's like your tears and it's like all of that. It's like I just don't understand. I don't understand, bro. I don't understand. Let's finish this.
Psychological assault. Assault he himself created. Prosecutors later argued that Daniel became obsessed with control. He wanted sympathy, dependence, and vulnerability from her. But over time, the fantasy spiraled.
Wait, what? What? So,
Dependence. Prosecutors later argued that Daniel became obsessed with control. He wanted sympathy, dependence, and vulnerability from her. But over time, the fantasy spiraled, and he decided the only way out was murder. On December...
vulnerability, dependence. That caused you to kill your wife, bro? Oh man, bro. So she wasn't depending on you? Is that what you trying to say? Like she wasn't, or you couldn't depend on her? Like you wanted sympathy from her. You wanted her to be more vulnerable. So you kill her.
20th, police are...
Not only do you kill her, you plan out a whole month of things to execute, and then you kill her. Like you premeditated this for months. Like
to Daniel Krug. He showed little emotion. He simply asked for a lawyer. During trial in early 2025, the prosecution laid out a mountain of digital evidence. Threat emails traced to Daniel, VPN logs showing he masked his location, scheduled texts from her phone after her death, timeline inconsistencies, removal of the garage camera, surveillance showing a man returning to the house.
this nigga scheduled a text message.
Argued lack of physical evidence, no DNA, no blood, no murder weapon. But the jury didn't need physical evidence. They had something stronger, a pattern, a motive, and a timeline only Daniel fit. After several weeks, jurors found him guilty of first-degree murder, guilty of stalking, guilty of criminal impersonation. In April 2025, Daniel Krug was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. The Krug children now face life without both parents. One murdered, the other in prison. Friends say they still struggle to understand what happened. Family members say the tragedy is unimaginable. Investigators who worked the case described it as one of the most calculated betrayals we've ever seen. To this day, people who knew Crystal ask the same haunting question. How can someone torment the person they claim to love for months and then end their life? There is no easy answer, but one thing is clear. The stalker she feared was never real, the danger she sensed.
How crazy is that? Oh, pardon me, right? How crazy is that, right? How crazy is that, bro? I'm sitting here venting to my spouse that, hey, someone is trying to kill me, and it's the whole time is you, bruh. The person I'm laid up with is trying to kill me. The person I'm in love with, I'm bonding with, we're a family, bro. We're a family. and he's trying to kill me. And I'm trying to tell him that someone's trying to kill me. And he's telling me that it will blow over. Man, that would have been a red flag right there for me, bro. And I'm showing you like evidence. Like, look what he's saying to me. Look, he saw me earlier today. Look, he knows this about me. This just happened to me yesterday. How does he know this about me? For months? She must have been. She must have just been too busy, cause sir, rest in peace to her though, man. I'll see y'all in the next video, man. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, man. Thank y'all for the support.